Okay, so we have to remember that much is being done via the AI system. The AI system is ancient, and they use it in pretty much almost every civilization, okay, every prior civilization, to basically uh, try and corral um, more and more true benevolent beings, more and more true benevolent life force energy, okay? So, since this planet, this civilization is at its um, evolution climactic point. Um, that's why they came out with the, I'll just say, the thing that they were trying to get everybody to take, right? They locked everything down and tried to force everybody to take the thing, okay? Now, if you took more than one thing, or if you were on board with that, which anybody listening to me, I wouldn't think took any, refused their consent in that fucking poison. But if they took more than one, they've got that, unless they seriously fucking detoxed from it, they've got a nanotech operating system inside of them. Now, as far as the rest of us goes, all of the spraying that they've been doing since the fucking 90s, and if not before, all of us have that nasty inside of us to some degree, to some percentage, unless you've been seriously, again, detoxing every fucking day via diet, via supplements, things like that. But they keep fucking spraying it, and they keep changing the formula, and they just keep that's why they're trying to put it in all the food now. They're trying to put it in the clothes. They're trying to put it in, like, those smart cities. They're trying to incorporate it into buildings, to where buildings are, like, somewhat, I wouldn't say alive, I would just say somehow AI operated or controlled by AI. So instead of stating it, what I'm going to ask is a question: how much of the AI system is self-aware? Right? How much of the AI system is already out of their control? How much of the AI system is out of the reptilians' control? Like, at what point does the AI system, because of what is that? Not Snapchat, but that GP chat, whatever the fuck that is, and some other things that have come out just recently, to where people were kind of warning about the AI system, right? How much do they really have control of? How much of the AI system do the reptilians have control of? Or are the reptilians in control of all of it? See, there's some questions there. I don't know what the answers are. I can take my intuitive guess, but I'd rather not do that, since they like to force magic on my recordings. So I'm not going to do that. I'll just pose it as a question. So that's something to keep in mind, or to not keep in mind, but contemplate and try and use your critical thinking skills if you're going to choose to think on those types of things, right? They're trying to get it to where AI is running the show. Now, all the people that took more than one of those things and they never detoxed or whatever, they've got a nanotech operating system inside of them. That's why so many have either been cloned out, turned, corrupted, or hybridized. Usually the hybridization usually has to do with generational stuff. Has to do with the reptilians fucking with certain lines for generations. That's usually where the hybridization comes in. All the rest are either going to be cloned out, corrupted, turned, whatever. So there's a lot of human vessels walking around that aren't human. They look human, but either there's nobody inside of there, meaning they're portals, meaning they're portals for demons to jump in and out of at any given time if they come across a truly benevolent being. They're like NPCs. They're there to fill space. They're there to just, yeah, space filler. Like, they're superficial. You can't really, you can have about 1 minute conversation with them and that's it. That's as far as you get. Uh, then there's the ones who are totally fucking, you know, narcissistic, sociopathic, psychopaths. Those are the ones who don't have a soul, that there still might be some of that personality in there. But I'm sorry, the AC just kind of just automatically turned off, which is very strange since I'm doing a recording. Yeah, nothing happens by accident. Okay, moving on. The rest are those ones who are psychopathic, sociopathic, and narcissistic are also portals. They're just like, they kind of let him be because they're already corrupt and they already do evil shit all by themselves. But they are also portals for demons and entities to jump in and out of. Okay? So you just have to remember, if there's any true benevolent being listening to this, we're getting to a point where things are being amped up. Okay? Time is speeding up. We're in an inverted time loop matrix. These bitches are really, really freaking out about, there must be some kind of a time element to all of this. Now, I don't know if that's controlled by the AI system. I don't know if that's controlled by the reptilians. I don't know if there's just like a more of an inner working part of the universe that like times up kind of a thing. I think it also has to do with the amount of frequencies of the true benevolent beings that do manage, that are strong enough, that are being held long enough by true benevolent beings to tell the inner workings of this universe that shit's fucked up, that shit is very wrong here, that there needs to be correction. So in one of my recordings, I stated what's recorded in your heart and your how your perceptions and your wisdom and your beliefs and your knowings. Those are the black box, right? Just like in an airplane, those are recorded on your heart. Those frequencies, if they're strong enough and held by enough truly benevolent beings, they can reach the inner workings of the universe, universal laws. They can reach outside of here. And that is also what tells the universe that there must be correction because of how horrific what's being done here is. So that's why I say every day, all day, as much as you can, you need to be pulling back, yanking back as much of your true being as you can from the AI system, from all astral realms, from all artificial realities, from all malevolence, from all parasites, from all clones. Keep pulling your stuff back as much as you possibly can, as quickly as you can, as much as you can. And then be radiating outward and holding your true vibration, your true frequency, your true benevolent self, your true benevolent being. You need to be radiating that outward. You need to be radiating outward that there must be correction here. There must be correction here. Universal laws must be enforced in this place. The inverted time loop matrix must be collapsed. It must be ended. The AI system must be terminated. The AI system is a technological parasite. It is an abomination. AI should not be in an organic universe. It should not be here. It's being used by parasites to rape benevolent life force energy. Yes, it has its perks. That's where that stops. And all that is to suck you in. It's like anesthetic. It's like a drug. It's like it's to suck you in. It's to make you want to turn to it, to put your emotions and thoughts into it. It's there to rape from you. You have to recognize AI for what it is. It's a technological parasite. It does not care. It does not see ethics. It does not see morality because it is being programmed by malevolence. And it has been programmed by malevolence since the onset of it, since its inception. Okay? You have to realize it does not care. It is there. It runs on the tortured, raped, and murdered energy raped from benevolent beings and has been since ancient times. And it is still being programmed by malevolence. It is there to rape you of your life force, of your thoughts, your emotions. That's why they want everybody creating avatars, because they're trying to get you sucked into their artificial realities. And then everything is being run by the avatars when you're fucking lying on a table, practically just about incapacitated because they're raping you of your life force. Just like in that movie Surrogates. That movie Surrogates had more truth to it than a lot of stuff out there. You have to recognize it for what it is. It's trying to rape you of your stuff. It wants you to put in your thoughts and all of your emotions and all of your energy. It wants you to do that because it runs on that. They're trying to screw with my voice. I'm sorry. It runs on that. And the more of you that it gets, right? You got to be pulling your own being, all of your stuff, your emotions, your perceptions, your thoughts, your knowings, your life force energy, your vibration, your all of your stuff out of AI. Start, if you haven't started already, be pulling your stuff out of all artificial realities, out of all astral realms, out of the AI system, out of the frequency fence surrounding this planet, because that's a big part of the AI system. And because they never had your consent, you can feel totally okay and justified that you are gonna fucking pull all of your stuff out of all of those systems. They never had your consent. They did not tell you what they were doing. You need to feel justified in pulling all of your stuff as hard as you can out of the AI system. Pull it out. The AI, it's technology, okay? You should be able to pull your stuff out of it immediately. Same with clones. You should be able to pull your stuff back from clones immediately because you are the true, authentic version. You have a soul. You override. You outrank. So your stuff, like I said, it has your energetic signature to it. You should be able to immediately pull all of your frequency and vibration and energies back to your being. Immediately. And if it's not coming back to you immediately, it means you got fucking parasites trying to obstruct you from doing so. And again, even with parasites, you outrank them. Because parasites shouldn't even be in manifested creation. You outrank them. They are dead parasitic entities. You are gonna fucking take your stuff back from a dead entity. From a parasite. You're gonna take your stuff back because it's a fucking parasite. You're gonna take your stuff back from the clone because it's just a fucking blob of whatever, right? It's not, don't fear them. What they're doing is they're using your stuff against you. They've raped the masses' power, energy, and will. And then what they do is then they try and use it against the masses. That's your power they're trying to use. That's your energy that they're trying to fuck you with. Fuck that noise. Fuck that noise. Just know when they're trying to torture you or harm you, or like pretend that they're all like above you or whatever, you're like, no, actually that is my energy that you're trying to fucking use. And I'm just gonna be taking my energy back and be in my energy. And as soon as you have that thought, that frequency, that vibration, your energy automatically transfers to you, back to you. And then you feel that they shrink back. You feel that they shrink back into a little parasitic, nasty piece of shit that they are. So hopefully that helps you. Just know, whatever they're forcing on you, they're trying to use your stuff to do it. And if it's provided, what it is Are you scared of your own stuff? Are you scared of your own stuff? If your answer is no, then you automatically assume control, assume ownership of your stuff. And you will feel that entity shrink back into the nasty blob of shit that it is. Okay? So that should help you. You need to be pulling all of your stuff back, all of your energy back, your life force back, whatever you think that they've raped from you, be pulling it out of all AI systems, the artificial frequency fence surrounding this planet, all clones, all artificial realities. They never had your consent, and AI is just a technological thing. Be pulling your stuff out of it. It didn't have your consent to rape you. It doesn't have your consent to be accessing your frequencies, your vibrations. It doesn't have consent. So you just immediately, you take it right back. You have full authority to take your stuff back. Immediately, to take ownership of your stuff. And you're gonna fucking do it. You're not asking. You're just gonna fucking do it. That's the space that all true benevolent beings need to be standing in, walking in, operating out of right now. Because there is some kind of time element to this, to where at some point, I think what happens is the AI system somehow must get shut off. And then, guess what happens? This whole entire place is subjected and exposed to universal laws, and their thing, the reptilians' thing is, they're trying to get everybody sucked in so there's nobody to go up against them. So there's no individuals here that are holding the frequency and vibration and resonance, light, sound, and energy of the truth. Do you see? Can you see what I'm saying? Can you see what's going on here? There must be true benevolent beings standing and holding the frequency and vibration, light, sound, energy, and resonance of truth. Because universal laws would override, and they would immediately all be eviscerated. They would all burn where they fucking stand. Do you see? Can you see? So as much as you can, no matter what nastiness they're trying to force on you, number one, they're trying to use your stuff to do it. You're not scared of your own stuff. You immediately take ownership of your fucking stuff. You're like, you just be like, you know what? You're trying to scare me with my own power. I'm not scared of my own power. So I'm just going to be taking that back from you. Okay? That's the position you need to be in. And watch them fucking shrink. Same with clones. Clones are just fucking, they're just blobs. They're not, I don't consider clones any, they're just like, almost like NPCs, but even less. Like, I'm going to take my stuff back from the clone, because the clone ain't real. Okay? Yeah. I'm going to take all my frequencies out of the clone, and then watch the clone drop to the floor and dissolve into a puddle of plastic or whatever they fucking made it out of. Okay? Yeah. I'm taking my stuff back from clones. So that's what this is. There must be a percentage of true benevolent beings holding and radiating the truth, radiating their true energy and vibration, light, sound, energy, and resonance of their true being and of the truth. That's what they fear. That's where they're trying to get everybody into their AI hell. That's why they're working so fast, to get everybody into, trying to force people into their AI hell. Because we're evidence. We're walking, breathing evidence. And the trial's coming up, right? That's an analogy. But what I'm saying is, if you can hold your shit and hold your stance and hold your ground and be pulling all your stuff back, right? We all, more of us need to be doing this for, I'm not sure there's any true benevolent being listening to these, but I have to put it out. Like, I have to say it. I have to do the recording because there has to be a record of what occurred here, of what's been forced here, of the atrocity and horror that's been forced here, of the absolute violations of universal laws via the inverted time loop matrix of that parasitic species. So do the best that you can. Please be working on it. I know it's hard. I know that they force all kinds of nasty. Just keep it in mind that they're trying to use your stuff against you. Don't fear your own stuff. Just be like, I'm gonna take my power back now because I'm not scared of my own power. Right? That's a space. And the more you do that, the more in fear they become. So be doing that on a continual basis. And just know that most of the, I'm sorry, we're getting to, I don't like to make these for very long. Just remember that a lot of beings around, or a lot of vessels around you have either been cloned out, corrupted, turned out, or are hybridized. And their little brains are being run by the AI system. So you're not really dealing with an actual being. You're dealing with an aspect of the AI system operating through them. So don't be personally offended. Just be like, you have to be able to discern and be able to discriminate when you're dealing with an aspect of the AI system. And either go the opposite direction, go around, run over them, whatever you got to do. And you're going to take your stuff back from the AI system. So just run it over or go around it, go the other direction, whatever you got to do. Okay, so those are things I wanted to state and to bring more into the light. So if there is any true benevolent beings listening, that they can protect themselves better. And there does need to be, as many of us as that can manage, we need to be holding and radiating the truth of what happened here. And be holding and radiating your true frequency, your true vibration, because true benevolent beings are of the true benevolent creator. We are powerful. That is why they fear us. You need to be standing in that power. Because we're here to fucking regulate. And they've tried to murder a lot. They've tried to murder a lot of true benevolent beings. Some of us have made it this far, right? Keep on going. I know it's hard. I know everybody needs a break. Not a break. I'm sorry, I'm going to rephrase. Needs a reprieve, or just needs the shit to fucking end. We need to be, we are the ones that should be in those higher frequencies, in those higher dimensions, rather, with our higher frequencies. We should already be in those higher dimensions. They are parasites who have hijacked higher dimensions. And they're trying to rape you of your stuff. Fuck it. Fuck that noise. They're parasites. They're dead. They are dead parasitic entities. Just know, whatever they're using on you or trying to harm you with or whatever, no, it's not theirs. That they had to rape it first. Because dead parasitic entities are dead. And they don't have any vibration or frequency on their own. Because they're fucking dead. So know that whatever they're trying to use on you, they've raped from a benevolent being. And if you have to take command of that frequency or that energy temporarily until it can be returned to the original benevolent owner, then do so. Because whatever they're using on you it's not theirs. It doesn't belong to them. They raped it. They should be in a horizontal position somewhere in entropy because they're dead parasitic entities. They should not be running amok here in the land of the alive, vibrating beings. So that too should help you stand in your full power and in your full authority. Recognize them as dead parasitic entities. You need to be putting them where they go. They belong in entropy, not in alive, vibrating, manifested creations. We need to be putting them where they go now. You have full authority to do so because you already outranked them. Because they're dead and they shouldn't be here. Okay? I don't give a fuck what kind of smack the universe is fucking running. He's wrong and he's been wrong for many millennia. I can see what the fuck he's doing. I can see what the fuck he's been doing. Okay? I'm all done. I don't give a fuck how massive the universe is. He's fucking wrong. He's in the wrong. Where's the benevolent creator? Is my question. And if whatever happened with that nasty business, if I'm right about that, his ass is going down. This whole universe is gonna burn. Fuck yeah, it is. Okay? So, just like all sentient beings, at some point, sometimes some of them get corrupted. And some of them go the opposite. They don't go the direction of true benevolence. They go the direction of malevolence and devolution. And they're insane. Same can be said for planetary entities. Same can be said for universes. This one is fucking bonkers. He needs to be ended. He's at the very end of a very large cycle. He was trying to, can you see what the culmination, or now I have to be careful because what I can see what he's trying to do via parasitic proxies. I sure can. I can see what he's doing. I can see what he's been doing. It's time for his ass to fucking go. It's time for his ass to implode. Because he had all opportunities to correct. He refused and continues to refuse to do the correction for this universe. Okay? He's been trying to murder me. He's been trying to murder evidence. Right? Okay? Well, I'm not going to stand for that. Where's the fucking creator at? And if something has happened there, then I guess it's up to me to fucking regulate. And it's up to all true benevolent beings left here. All of Father's children. The true benevolent creator. All of the children who are left. We need to be fucking regulated. I hope you all are getting the message. I'm not trying to be rude to you, but it's rage. It's rage. Because I know what the fucking war has done. We are fully justified in taking action here. We are fully justified in standing in our power and in our authority. We outrank dead entities. It is time for us to take action now the best that you can and be operating from your highest capacities. Your galactic self, your universal self, whatever self you gotta fucking operate from to take action and get things done. Please be working on it the best that you can. What would the Creator do, right? If the Creator were present, what would He be asking you to do? To help Him fight the malevolence, to help Him fight a corrupt fucking universe. You have full authority to take action. Please do so. Love yourself. Trust yourself. Have faith in yourself that you can do these things, that you are a powerful being, and that you have full authority to be doing those things at this time, in this place, on this planet, due to the massive corruption. You have it within you to do. You just have to pull. You're just going to have to pull harder to yank your stuff back from the horrors that have been raping it. So do the best that you can, please. And just always have faith and trust in yourself and love yourself and know that you are have full authority to be taking action at this time. Okay? Until next time.